Welcome to the Paradigm Shifting Podcast, your weekly dose of inspiration, hard truths, and authentic discussions about motherhood, marriage, and self-improvement. I'm your host, Pinky Bell, and I believe that marriage and motherhood should be an empowering experience for women. I believe that when we focus on improving ourselves individually, then together we can shift these paradigms that are leaving us feeling burned out, inferior, and victimized. This podcast is for growth-focused women who want to live life with intention and meaning. So with that being said, let's get into today's episode. Hey guys, really quickly before we start, I do want to apologize for the quality of the audio. We had to record in a different location, so you might hear some dogs walk through, you might hear my baby. So again, just want to apologize for that, but let's get into the episode. Okay, so if you have been following along on social media or the podcast, then you'll know that this week we're working on Principle 1 of the 7 Principles for Making Your Marriage Work by Dr. John Gottman, and the first principle is enhancing your love maps. So I thought for like a fun bonus episode, it would be neat to bring my husband on, and then we'll kind of answer these questions together. I don't know, just for fun. So what we're going to start with is, before you do your open-ended questions, he gives like a series of like 12 questions that you can answer just to get an idea of how much you know about your partner's internal world. Let's do that first, and then we'll get into like the more fun open-ended ones.
Okay.
Okay, so name your partner's 2 closest friends. I would say yours are Jeremy and Ricardo?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I think so.
Okay. What about me?
Yours would be Hannah and Mitch.
Yep.
And Kara.
Yep.
But that's 3.
Well.
You're cheating already.
Okay. What was your partner wearing when you first met? I remember what you were wearing. You were wearing that blue, like, plaid-ish kind of button-up shirt that was kind of thin.
Yep. And you were wearing, it was like a black, I don't know what it's called. It's a shirt, but it's like the sleeves aren't there, and it's kind of just a little thing in jeans.
Okay.
And you were blonde.
I do remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Where are we? Name one of your partner's hobbies. Yours are video games.
What did they used to be?
Soccer.
Mm-hmm. Any kind of sport.
Yeah, any kind of sport. Did you have any other hobbies? Like,
I didn't really
crafting things?
start getting into gaming until you told me that I should get Xbox Live to play with your dad.
Yeah. I guess that's true, huh?
Yeah. I always liked gaming. It was just, I never had an online account anywhere until you were like, my dad plays, you should play with my dad. But I played video games like story mode and didn't really do online gaming until after we met and hooked up.
What are mine?
Used to be crocheting.
I crocheted so much.
Writing.
Yeah.
Any kind of writing. Now it's more artsy stuff, like with your little Cricut thing.
Yeah.
You use the shit out of that.
For Christmas I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say we did that. Nailed it.
We're good. Kind of.
What stresses your partner right now?
Stresses you?
Mm-hmm.
You thinking that you have a weight problem?
Yeah.
Which you don't. I like my women thick. I think the house not being super clean all the time stresses you out.
Okay. Let's calm down.
I'm wrong?
Just kidding. It does. It does.
Okay.
Your stresses are work and paying our debt off. But that's not really a stress because we're going to have it done.
Yeah, just adulting in general is a stressful thing for anybody. I think mine is, even though it's weird, I was thinking about this because, I went over the questions a little bit. Noise. But I love, like, heavy music. Like, if I have that, I'm more calm than I am. Like if I have music, like my kind of music going, I'm more calm than I ever am. But if it's just random noise, like people outside just being really loud or talking annoys me. Going to the mall stresses me out. Yeah, I'd say noise. Like the kid stuff, from year one of being a parent to now is completely different.
Yeah. I don't know if it's an age thing or maybe if it's like an anxiety thing, but noise gets me too. Like when the kids are talking and the TV's on and I'm trying to listen to something.
And I've got music going on in the kitchen.
Yeah, too much. Too much. Like it's sensory overload, too much. So I get that. Okay, so what is your partner's fondest unrealized dream? You want to be successful at your Twitch stuff, more successful at your Twitch stuff. I'd say that's yours.
Yeah.
What's mine?
Write a book.
Yeah.
And help people on a broader scope.
Yeah.
With marriage and parenting and just being overall badasses, you know?
Right? I think that's fair. Yep. Okay.
Oh, God.
Favorite way to spend an evening?
You skipped.
Oh, what? Oh, okay. I did skip one. What is one of your partner's greatest fears or disaster scenarios? Yours, I was trying to think about this one.
It's real easy. I saw that and I was just like, oh, I'm going to have a panic attack later tonight.
Yours is just death in general, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's mine?
Well, I think it's not as simple as that. It's dying and then
being aware that you died?
Yeah. Or like, what the fuck happens next?
Yeah.
Like, what do I do?
I think also one of your greatest like disaster scenarios is being in a situation where we were in danger and you couldn't do anything.
100%.
Yeah. What's mine?
I don't know. You're pretty cold. So
I was thinking about it because I was like, what is mine? And I think legitimately, like, two things forever scare the shit out of me. That is mob mentalities. Like even right now, those videos of people protesting and stuff, that like puts a pit in my stomach. Mob mentality scares the shit out of me. And aliens. Like I joke a lot about it, but like
you
legit.
Love aliens.
No, like and I want to see a UFO and I want to hang out with aliens. But I also am terrified. They're like the bad boys of the galaxy. Like you want to taste, but like you know that like society like wouldn't approve. Like you get in trouble or something. Like they'd probably hurt you.
But if you liked it.
But I know. Danger all around.
I'm buying an alien mask, boys and girls.
No, but it's so scary. Like even whenever I see planes, I'm like, oh shit.
Like that one time in Vegas?
That was real.
That was, okay.
That was real.
Legit called me, because I worked mid-shift for the Air Force. I was a crew chief. I was on mid-shift, so my shift started at 10 at night and went to 10 in the morning, essentially. She calls me about 2. I'm like 4 hours into my shift, and she is like barely speaking, but when she speaks, you could tell that she was scared of something. And she finally got it out. She goes, I don't want you to think I'm stupid or crazy, but I saw a UFO out the window. And I was like, okay. I was like, are you okay? And she's, how far along were you?
It was after the twins were born.
Was it after?
Asher was laying on my chest. I saw a UFO. And it saw me, and we had a moment. I swear to God, this happened. I called my dad, too, crying.
I know. Because
it happened.
I had to leave work because she couldn't leave the living room and the couch.
It saw me.
Okay. All right. I believe you.
I don't know why they haven't come back, though. Do you think they'll call me?
If they haven't called yet, babe, it's been 9 years.
I think they're just not that into me. Okay. Favorite way to spend an evening? Alone.
An evening alone, or you were answering it?
We're answering it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, we do stuff together, but we
value our time where we're not up each other's butts, essentially.
Yes. One of your partner's favorite ways to be soothed.
I think yours is the arm scratching thing.
Yeah. Yours is the head scratching.
Yeah.
Scratch ass couple.
That or like a nice hot tub.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got these old bones.
Name a person your partner dislikes. I know who my husband dislikes. Drew Barrymore. Drew
And?
Barrymore, if you're watching this, don't. Fucking turn it off.
Well, who else?
Who else?
Julianne Moore.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was okay. Who do I not like?
But you guys don't know, she's a big ball of hate. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I think anybody who's trying to sell you an MLM, mm-hmm. you instantly get put on that list. Mm-hmm. I think pushy religious people.
Yeah, pushy anybody really. But like, who's like the person that like, just like, ugh.
I just had it. I can't think of it now. Is there a person you like dislike? Like to your core?
Not a person, but I've been having major beef with crabs lately.
You have. I don't get it. They're delicious.
Dude, they are delicious, but I don't get them.
They're the aliens of the sea.
They're cocky and they're weird.
They're cocky? You've done a lot of studying on crabs.
You're gonna hang out with a crab and tell me it's not kind of cocky?
I mean, it's
like,
defensive. He's like, what's up, bitch?
He is. Those kamikaze crabs, man, they just fucking take everybody out. We're not getting into this right now. Okay. Get me all fired up about crabs. That'll be a separate episode. Hi, welcome back. Why are crabs? Okay. Ideal job. Yours is streaming. We kind of already went over that a little bit.
Yours is writing a book, helping people. I don't know what you'd call that.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's why I haven't done it.
Okay.
That's why it's on the ground floor.
I don't know how to fill out my W-2 for what I want to do.
What medical problems does your partner worry about? Yours are those hooves, boy.
And my back getting bad again.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, my feet are terrible right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even have my little socks on.
No?
No, I don't.
Little slut socks?
They're not slut socks. They got a ball on the bottom of it.
We think he has plantar fascia. Can I disclose your medical information?
I guess so. You already started to.
We think he has plantar fasciitis, and they make these like bands that you slide over your foot, and the bottom is a ball, so it helps like support your arch. But it looks like lingerie, like for feet.
Let me tell you,
that could be your OnlyFans.
People have been on my stream have been telling me, they're, dude, OnlyFans with your beard. I'm like, what?
We should do that.
No.
We're gonna.
I'm not some piece of furry meat.
We're gonna. Well, but aren't you?
Kinda.
Yeah. All right, binkybell@gmail.com if you want to be a part of my husband's OnlyFans with his beard and his slut socks. Okay, so those were the list of questions that are just like to give you an idea of how much you know about your partner's internal world. And then Dr. John Gottman suggests to make a habit of asking open-ended questions to your partner as part of your conversation, because especially whenever you get married and have kids, it's very easy to get in the habit of just running your home like a business, quick meets, statements, and that's it. But open-ended questions, as we went over in the last episode, invites an opportunity for conversation and storytelling, which are really good at helping you learn more about your partner on a more intimate level. So there are tons of lists of other questions, open-ended questions and prompts for you to use. So we pulled up a list and we're going to go over those now too. The first one is, if you could be any animal in the world, which would it be? And if you say a crab.
It's not a crab.
You're all clack bitch. No, any animal.
Probably a bear.
Yeah. I don't know. I never really get into these questions.
Well, you should.
I'm just like, what's it matter? Like, you can't
You'd be a
do
sloth.
that. What would I be?
I don't know. I think you'd be like,
A Wolverine.
or like a wolf,
I can see it.
because you're super protective. And me as the bear, kind of a loner, but also I protect people. Well, my people, my cubs.
I'd be a moose.
Those things are
I'd
vicious.
swim around the lakes and fuck people up. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, what one or two fictional characters do you believe you're most like, and why?
I don't know. I tried thinking about it, but if I say who I would love to be,
Right.
people are like, "Well, you're not that funny."
I think you're most like Tom Segura.
He's not a fictional character.
Oh, yeah. He's a real
He's
person.
a real person. And I don't want his bone density right now. That dude collapsed. I don't know if you guys know who Tom Segura is. He's a comedian, and he's funny, and he's my favorite. But he was doing a little competition with another comedian, Bert Kreischer, and they were doing a dunk contest. And he went to go dunk, and his leg or his foot slipped, and it like buckled, and his leg broke. And then mid-air, his arm deceived him and traded, and it was gross. But yeah, it was really funny.
Okay. So fictional characters. I don't even know who I would. Probably a little bit of Meredith from The Office in my younger days.
Which one was Meredith?
She was like the slutty alcoholic.
Oh, that's good to know. We're learning. I'm glad I heard all of this. Now, 10 years in.
Well, just remember she's got like the dress. Anyways.
Oh, we're
Judgment.
having a conversation after this.
No.
You're like Fern Gully.
I feel like that was an insult, but I don't understand the context or the reference, so I'm not
She's a
affected
fairy
by it.
who protects the forest.
Oh, okay. I could get down with that. Okay. Who is your best friend? What are the qualities about that person that make you admire them?
I have a lot of friends,
Yeah,
but I
see.
don't know like a single most best. I
Yeah.
have people that are close to me more like family now, mainly because of the way I was raised and
Yeah.
that like pack mentality.
Yeah.
Everybody takes care of everybody type deal. Best friend? There's Anthony, Jeremy, Ricardo. Any of those three guys would be good. Ochoa, because he's a good family man. I mean, especially with the circumstances he was dealt.
For sure.
Jeremy, same. Good family dude. Anthony, good family dude. All of them are hard workers.
Okay, so what is your fondest childhood memory? I'll start.
Yeah.
My grandparents had a cabin in the middle of the woods, and growing up, we would just hike all around the mountains,
That's good.
and that was cool.
I think mine would be going to my grandma Barb's house
Yeah.
when I was a kid. Going up to anytime I go up to Idaho is I never want to leave. But as a kid, I think it was more special. Because you didn't have any responsibilities. You could go, swim in the lake, go on a dirt bike, whatever. So,
Yeah, things always feel different when you're out of your home,
Yeah.
like as a kid. What's one of your favorite smells, and what does that smell remind you of? I bet you could guess mine.
yours is definitely green chili roast.
Ah, yep, roasted green chili. Ooh, I should roast some tonight.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Do it to it. Mine. I don't know. Probably Anything baked reminds me of a kid. When I was a kid, my grandma would cook, baked goods, pies, and stuff like that.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. That, like, this baked goods remind you of your grandma.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Legitimately didn't know that. That's cute.
It reminds me of Pops. Budweiser.
Yeah.
Not the smell, just every time I see it, I'm like, eh.
That's really funny.
I remember going to visit them in Maryland, and he'd be watching Jeopardy down in the basement, and I'd sit on his lap, and he'd let me drink his beer.
Oh my god. What was the last movie, book, or TV show that affected you emotionally? You know what book got me? The last one that I actually finished was Goggins' book. The story of his childhood and stuff messed me up.
I think Supernatural for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that or Psych. I mean, I've seen it a million times, but I just got done watching
time.
it. Yeah. Certain episodes. Supernatural, I think the show finale.
Yeah. I need to watch that.
It's so good.
What is the best meal you've ever had in your life? And what's the story behind it?
I think the steak we had in Jamaica was the best meal.
Dude,
Well,
that
dinner,
cheesecake in Jamaica?
That overall, the first night we were there, that big dinner that it's all prepared, coordinated for you. You just show up. That entire meal, the appetizers, the drinks, the main course, and then the dessert. Yeah. That entire thing was life-changing.
Yeah.
I don't know what they did, but
I just remember the cheesecake.
Cheesecake was good.
When you look back on your life, what do you want people to say about you?
I think what everybody wants, just that he was a good person.
Yeah.
That he did good by his family and friends and led an honest life. And he was funny. I think that most of all. I give a shit about you.
Better brush up on those jokes, Hoss.
I'm hilarious and you know it.
You're not delivering. No, I always think about that, if something were to happen, because you see, you watch those shows and everybody always says the same thing, oh, the room would just light up when she walks in, and everybody loved her, and she was so friendly. And I'm like, if people said that about me after I die, they're lying. I'm not overly friendly.
You're not.
If I die suddenly, I guess it doesn't have to be sudden. I'll have a long, drawn-out death. But, if that happens, it would be perfectly acceptable for people to be like, she was kind of awkward. She was a little bit weird.
I mean, they're going to say that.
Yeah.
They're not going to announce that. They'll probably say it onesie-twosie.
You remember that bitch? She was so weird.
I mean, people are going to say that about me.
Yeah.
Dude never wore shoes.
He was always walking around in those slutty socks.
Yeah. Just barefoot. With his dad bod just rocking.
I'm excited for that. Not for you to die, but
All right. Noted. So if I suddenly just pass, if you see a post from her saying, guys, well, it's that time. Ryan just went away in the night. She did it.
What is something you're truly grateful for in your life right now?
My family.
Yeah.
You and the kids. If everything else was taken away, I would be okay because I have you.
Yeah.
The boys and Willow.
Honestly, same. I'm legitimately grateful that we have, the house that we have, the circumstances that we have, all of it. Especially now whenever, so many people lost so much. Okay, last one.
Okay.
And I think this one's kind of fun. What was your favorite game to play as a child? And what is it now?
Any type of sport.
Yeah.
I think was good for me as a kid.
That's funny. Whenever you hear game, your mind goes to sports, huh?
It has to.
Yeah.
Just the way I was raised.
I was thinking of card
board
games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. No, I go to sports. I think more so now because I can't play any.
Yeah.
Because I'd turn into Tom Segura and my body would just betray me.
My bones.
But yeah, sports, any sport. Baseball, football, soccer. I was really good at soccer. Yeah.
Mine as a child was a card game called 1500.
I remember you saying that.
I think I made you play it before.
You did. I think with your dad
Mm-hmm.
a couple times when they come to Vegas.
We played it at my grandparents' cabin. What's my favorite game now?
Minecraft.
Dude, I tear it up on Minecraft. I love Minecraft. I was thinking it right as you said it. I was like, fucking Minecraft, man. I love it.
That's good though.
Yeah. Can I call myself a gamer now?
You can. I'll allow it.
I'm gonna start a Twitch.
Do it.
It's just me.
But you gotta wear a V-cut shirt and push your boobs up and...
I don't have any. BinkyBell@gmail.com is my PayPal if you want to buy me some boobs. Okay, that was fun. Thank you for doing this.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Oh.
No.
You're so stupid.
Yes, I am.
I hate it here. Okay.
So the check's in the mail?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm never doing this fucking show again.